Alright. Hopefully I'll have enough time for me to do my other live stream on my Ash channel. Or not Ash, sorry, Tits Focus Gaming. But, what up y'all? Today, we are going to be doing the game. We're going to be doing the Jets and Patriots, which play tonight. So, we'll be doing that. And then we'll be doing the GCFL. Let's see. This can count as 5 minutes. Because I do have to stream on my other channel.
It's Madden NFL 24, and the wait is over for this rivalry game. It's the New York Jets and the New England Patriots on Thursday night primetime.
Who is it? It's not Matt Jones, is it?
It's a chilly night here in the northeastern U.S., but we've got some football to keep us warm at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Tonight on this fine Thursday night, we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the New England Patriots. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Now, Charles, you and I, we've done a lot of games together. Always seems like we're rehashing the same storylines. Turnovers, of course, always a big story. Quarterback play, running backs, yada, yada, yada. But getting ready for this one word kept coming to mind, and that's preparation.
Well, it's critical.
Hold on. Oh. Surprising. Rodgers! Why is he here? Okay.
The kicker, Chad Ryland, has this one teed up, and we are underway. Off we go in Foxborough. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. They're led out by a former #2 overall pick in the draft from BYU, at Zach Wilson.
And what was really attractive about Zach Wilson coming out of college, coming out of BYU, his ability to create and make plays when many people thought they didn't exist. But what's been even better is watch him improve in the pocket, able to hit the back foot, make the right read, and the right throws.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
Now left side on the swing pass.
He's someone that knocks it down. Are you kidding me?
Shy of the 40, down at the 39. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet first down. Throwing is Wilson. He finds his man, complete. It's Wilson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. To throw again is Wilson. Pass to Lazard, bringing it in on the crossing route. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Now it's Wilson. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. Able to get the
I will be by myself, the next Madden game. Because I want to mostly, I've been wanting to do Madden. I've been playing Madden and I've been playing MLB a lot. Like on stream, or off stream I have. And I feel like just I want to play. I have a dedicated 2 channels. Dedicated 2 channels, but where it's mostly just Madden on this one, and then baseball on the other one.
Wilson. He finds his
Sit down.
It's Wilson. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. On 2nd down, a run with Hall.
Sit down.
He is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, Wilson.
Nice.
Had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
That's a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let him get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. Able to move the ball on that drive. Yes, just 3 points, but 4 first downs were in there.
Yeah, and you can look at it and feel pretty good about the whole thing and think, okay, this should continue throughout this ball game. On the flip side, if you're a defender, it's almost like, whew, we only gave up 3. They moved the ball on us pretty well.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So here come the Patriots to take over on offense. And they will be led out by their 2nd-year quarterback.
And he's a young man who's always believed in his talents. Didn't have many offers out of high school. Ended up at Houston Baptist and put up monster numbers. Decided to take the next step and go to Western Kentucky, and he did it again. Set NCAA records for passing touchdowns and passing yards in a single season. Now the big jump to the NFL. This guy's like a very skilled point guard. Knows how to deal and put the ball in the proper place with every throw.
A nifty bit of scramble.
Since I don't have my usual, I'm gonna run Mac.
Yards, 1st down. Now Jones. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run.
This early in the game, it's all about making steady progress downfield, hoping to lead to early points. And you can do it with your actual play calls, or sometimes something a little more improvised, as we just saw there.
Dancing to his left. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
So the completion results there in 9 yards, and that'll bring up 4th down. They'll run for it. It's Stevenson. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football. So the 4th down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10. Forced out to his left. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Now on 3rd down, that is knocked down in the backfield and incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Here's Jones throwing on fourth down.
Damn.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Patriots come up empty on fourth down. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Second down and 6 now. Now Wilson. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
Had an open man that time. They ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Wilson. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Give him 32 on the play. Wilson. That is incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call. They were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Dang.
Wilson smart to take off and run with it as he's able to pick up the first.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Second down in the yard. Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Breece Hall taking it in from a yard out as his guys are able to extend their lead. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. It stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth. Didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride to the offense this go-around. On first down, here's Zappi. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the number one thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case,
he'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. The former third overall pick, Quinnen Williams, there to bring him down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0, our score.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Rolling to his right. And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now brings up fourth down.
Results in a fourth down.
Fourth down, here's Zappi.
Thank you.
That is caught. And he is going to pick up a Patriots first down, and he'll have it by plenty as it turns out to be a big gainer there on 4th down. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Drop for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And the Jets are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room.
Thank you.
Comes and Wilson's going to go down. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on 1st down, and a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
Thank you.
Will not make it to that imaginary yellow line as they get him to the ground at about the 23. Give him an even gain of 10, but now it's 4th down. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. Back deep for New England is Marcus Jones. And it's fielded at the 34.
That's fine.
So we've reached halftime. Well, time is of the essence. We breeze through halftime, and we are ready for the second half. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Out of his end zone, here comes Jalen Reagor. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Now the Patriots going to take over here to start quarter number 3. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up.
Touchdown, let's go.
That's going to be called for a Patriot touchdown. Kendrick Bourne, 50 yards. And the Patriots come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. So it took them a little while, Charles, but now they have their first points of the game, and they come here in this 3rd quarter.
And more often than not, Brandon, when that happens, you find yourself down 21, 28 points, and not really with a lot of hope, but with that touchdown, they're right back in this game.
Extra point by Ryland, up and good, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So here's the Jets offense now as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
7 yards there and a first down.
And the Jets first down.
They go play action with Wilson. That's going to be caught downfield by Lazard. He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A very solid gain of 27. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Getting out a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. At that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. Back to the ground with Hall. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. And when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. Here's Wilson. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. And 10 at the 11. Now it's Wilson. Going quickly there, but it's incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Hall want to give up the middle. And he's in.
What?
Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall with his 2nd touchdown.
I wish I can. What do they call that? That's so dumb. Ugh, whatever.
And the Jets will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Zerline good with a PAT.
It's not like I'm gonna win this game anyway.
These guys will take a 10-point lead. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And now out come the Patriots. They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Zappi. Eluding the pressure right. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And Zappi to throw. Hunter Henry brings it in. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night. Back now in Foxborough. It's Patriot football, but they trail here as we begin the fourth quarter. Fourth down now. Here's Zappi. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down.
Defense.
A fourth down pass interference call.
And everyone works hard on third down. That's usually the money down. Get off the field. It intensifies when it's a fourth down. You think you've got it done. You think you've completed the play. Instead, you see a flag. Pass interference gives them a new set of downs.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
Zappy.
At the 37-yard line.
Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield at man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Looks for Parker, and it's intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And the Jets will take over here just shy of the 30. Well, down 2 scores in the fourth quarter. It maybe wasn't quite desperation time, but it was getting close. And that interception there on the deep ball, that probably slams the door on their chances.
And maybe that was the thought process, that it wasn't quite desperation time. So now you take the shot before they're going to lay back any farther on defense. Go ahead and throw it downfield. Unfortunately, it didn't work.
2nd and 8 at the 31-yard line.
Dang.
On 2nd down, Wilson. Open man here is Conklin. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
16 yards.
It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet first down. Straight ahead is Hall. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on first down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on, because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
And the Jets first down.
Here's Hall again. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here. 2nd and 11. A handoff for Hall. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. The 2nd down play not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Here's Wilson. They'll set up the screen for Hall. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. He finds his man complete. That's Wilson. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now Zappi. That would almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down. Zappi to throw. To Henry. And he'll wind up getting about 8, but the clock will run. Also, don't forget, it's now 3rd down. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, you know, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner. If he's
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Charles, in these lower scoring games, you know it better than anybody. Points are at such a premium, but taking care of the...
Okay, I want to see some... I want to see something. Look at this. I like these.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we've got the latest chapter of a historic rivalry. It's the Niners and the Hawks on Thursday night.
We are just south of Pioneer Square here in the great northwest city of Seattle at newly named Lumen Field, home of the 12s. Tonight on this fine Thursday night, we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Seattle Seahawks. Welcome again, one and all. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Brandon Garden on hand alongside Charles Davis. And yes, the storyline here, the weather, snow, and more of it expected. Here's a kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from
I
Seattle.
accept this.
This taken in at the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And they will be led out by a man in his sophomore campaign as a quarterback.
And there's a word that constantly gets thrown around with this guy when you talk to anyone in the building. Potential. They are sky high on what they believe he can grow into in the role of a starting quarterback. In addition, there are plenty around the league who think that as well. And years from now, he can still be leading this offense out.
And he's going to have a Niners first down as the tackle made at the 35-yard line. Great beginning there under the bright lights of primetime.
Yeah, it takes you back to high school football on a Friday night, doesn't it? When you feel like every eye in the county is on you. In this case, every eye in primetime is on you.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Purdy now to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
And that's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish it as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play.
Okay, well done.